First, think about their actual sin. Remember, it's not just that they lied, it's that lie exposed a deeper heart of idolatry. If you see smoke in your house, you don't just wave the smoke around. If you're a thinking person, you figure out where the smoke is coming from. And if there's smoke, there's usually fire. And so you try to find the fire. Well, the fire of this lie, that lie was a manifestation of a deeper fire in the heart. And that fire of the heart was an idolatry of caring more about what people thought and caring more about money than the purposes of the Lord and what God thinks. It's so tempting, isn't it, to care more about what other people think about you, especially in the church, because you know they're looking at you and judging you, and you can let that truth affect how you live your life so that you're led to even misrepresent yourself or lie to other people in the church just so that you'll look good before them, even though you know that makes you a hypocrite and you know it's a clear violation, a lie before the Lord. But it's deeper than the lie. It's actually showing the Lord that you care more about people than you do Him. And that's idolatry. It's textbook idolatry. It's loving something or someone more than you love the Lord. And so you say, oh, well, okay, so they were idolaters. Still, why did God kill them for their idolatry? Because we're sometimes doing the exact same things and God's not killing us. Well, think of two more things. One, Ananias and Sapphira had seen things happen that none of us will ever see. Some people think that Ananias and Sapphira actually saw Jesus Christ dying on the cross. They certainly have seen miracles that most of us will never see. They could have seen the resurrection of Jesus from the dead. They certainly saw the miracle that took place at the temple. And a little bit later, you're going to see people who are healed just by Peter's shadow itself. They had seen so much glory that they were that their sin was a little more serious than it would have otherwise been. That the principle there is the closer you get to the glory of God, the more exposed your personal sins will be and the more serious those sins become. And in my life, as I grow in my faith, as I get closer and closer to God, as I see more and more of His glory, I begin to discover more and more clearly how thoroughly bad I actually am. The better you become, in other words, the more aware of your sin you actually are. And for Ananias and Sapphira, they had seen such glory that their sin was even all the more serious.